Your first card is the Four of Swords. Okay. So when some of you might be on some kind of break. Some kind of break. Hopefully it's just a vacation, right? But you might have taken some time away for yourselves, to reassess your situation, what you're going to do about it. Others of you, this involves meditation, getting in that quiet mental space where you can try to figure out and decipher what it is that your higher self, the divine, your creator, whoever it is you believe in, is trying to guide you towards, help you with. This is a very peaceful place to be. Others, you've been resting. And maybe, are you tired? Can you be tired? Excuse me. Tired of resting? Maybe you haven't worked in a while, or just tired of being at home. But I see a lot of sleepiness. But it was necessary. There's not. I would love to get more and more sleep. That's like a luxury nowadays, for me anyway. But this is good. This is needing some time apart, needing some time to yourselves to figure out this next path. Let's talk about your present energy. Come here. Ooh. You have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. This is a gift from the universe. This gift is given to you in the form of love. It could be a brand new love. Did you guys come back from a honeymoon? That would be nice. Brand new love, a brand new person entering your life. Definitely I see children. So could be a new addition to your family, or someone that you really, really, really treasure. You might have decided to, like have your mother move in or your father. It's like caring, taking care of someone that you have a lot of devotion for, a lot of emotional connection with. Even asking someone to move in with you. Proposal. This is beautiful. Others, this is after taking your little break, your me time, loving that energy of pampering yourself, that self-care, knowing your value, beautifying. Maybe going to get your nails done or your hair done, spa day. Very Venetian energy, taking care. Others, there's someone that you're connected with that really takes care of you in this way, and you're loving it. You don't have to lift a finger. They do everything for you. Nice. And in your near future, you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you, this involves a message, an offer, wanting to reach out to someone. Definitely could be a proposal. I see that sometimes it's like the tester, someone realizing, or whoever, there's love. Love is here. I feel the love. So there's an overwhelming feeling of love. And now this is going to lead to another level. So your relationship could be, upgrading to the next level. If it's the beginning part where it's like wanting to ask you out on a date, if you're already dating, then it's like, let's get engaged. If you're engaged, it's like, let's move in together, let's set the date, let's get married. Something like this. So there's an offer coming in. It's the beginning stages of it. Remember in the beginning of the reading, I did mention that something was a bit on ice, stalled. So maybe that you had to put off an engagement, put off some kind of event, and it's the opportunity to start it again. Also could have to do with your work situation where you've been on a hiatus, a sabbatical, is that how you say it? Even college, when they do the skip year, no, that's different. Gap year. Take a gap year to really see, do some soul searching, analyze your situation, and figure out what you want to do, what you want to major in, what is it that you would love to do. Page of Pentacles is about scholar-like. So maybe you had to do some research, look into some schools, look into some scholarships, something like this. You could have been waiting for the letter to tell you where it is you're going to go. With all this stuff in the world, there could have been a delay in that. And for those of you, I know nobody wants to hear about them exes, right? But there is someone that you had separated from. Could have been a breakup. And now they want to come in and offer you that a cup again, right? But before they do this, because you're heavy on their mind, or they're heavy on your mind, you're heavy on their mind, whatever, you know what I mean. So the Page of Pentacles is like that text where they just do the hi, what you doing, filling you out, seeing where your head is at in regards to the possibility of them coming back in or not before they, move where you're at or knock at your door. They want to know if you're willing to do so. A lot of you are not, right? And some of you have been waiting on this. Like, I wonder if we're going to have another opportunity. Once you were separated, there was 111 when I saw that. It could be a twin flame. It can activating, where you went your way, they went their way, and now is the time to reconnect. Start from the beginning. After you've learned what you've learned, and hopefully they have too. Beneath the deck, you have the Page of Cups. Okay. Oh, this is that cup right there. Gifts. Some of you guys are getting a lot of little romantic gifts, or you're planning to do so. It's like this cup has a flower. This cup has a fish. Maybe you like the sushi. I don't know. But somebody doesn't want you to get away. They feel it now. Like, I can't live without my Scorpio. I wonder if they will talk to me, wanting to apologize, feeling guilty, really missing you. Are you missing them? And then we have another page over here, right? And she's holding a wand. So it could have been that in the past there was no real commitment or real offer. It seems like this was young in the beginning stages. Maybe this was back in the day, someone from high school or college, or just back in the day. And it was immature. It was too young. You guys might have been just too young. And now you feel, or they feel, or you both feel that there's something to offer. Like, I can provide you with the home. Before, we would have been living in the car. So this is a good thing. Wanting to apologize. Wanting to let you know how they're feeling. How they miss you. How they hated to be away from you. Okay. Now let's clarify. What is this for? Of Swords. In your recent past, you have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Silent treatment is over. Somebody was very cold before. Silent. So that's most likely why there was a break. You couldn't very mysterious, right? Like there is a feeling of, are they hiding something from me? What are they keeping from me? Why do you want to break? Something like this. So there could have definitely been someone you haven't talked to for a while, or you just stopped talking, or just, grew apart, weren't on the same page anymore. You know, that page of pentacles, that page of cups. So one was more into the work, the tangible, and the other was into what was, that's like all the emotional. Maybe you felt someone was too clingy, too controlling. It was young love. Kind of don't know what you want at that time sometimes. So the high priestess is a lot of divine knowledge, the keeper of divine knowledge. Could have been necessary at the time to kind of keep this on the down low. It was impossible. Others of you, you were doing that soul searching. This is very spiritual with meditation, high priestess, trying to align, trying to figure out the mystery of life. I don't know, what do you guys, it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. Trying to learn some lessons, see what else is out there. Ooh, trying to manifest your reality. Lovely. You have the Magician. Could be dealing with a Gemini, doesn't have to be, but somebody's really feeling like they can manifest this. It didn't work before. We were on a break, like on Friends, but we were on a break, right? So something happened on this break, and that kind of caused the delay or the stopping of talking to each other. Again, doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friend that you just stopped talking to. Maybe went off to different schools, different cities. It could have been family that you just kind of, moved away from. Or you just couldn't get along with. I mean, it is what it is. Very manipulative? No, more like young. So for some, this is a reuniting with your siblings that you haven't seen in a while, with your family, cousins, aunts. So maybe some type of reunion. So with this Magician, this is beautiful. This is saying that you have everything you need now. You're using everything that you have, all the elements. The Magician says you have every single thing you need right now at this moment to do whatever the heck it is you're trying to do. Like that. Very magical, very spiritual, very in alignment. Now you know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you want to go towards. Before there was confusion, there was mixed messages, there was immaturity. Again, a bit of that, too young. Now there's more maturity, wiser, have learned, have researched. You're ready. Oh my goodness. Fine, I'm going to give it to you. You have the Lovers. Ooh, Gemini energy again. This is a divine connection, a divine partnership. You have decided. Somebody is deciding to come forward and offer you something. Could be a job as well. You could have been manifesting this job for a while, waiting for the perfect one. Others, you were in school, so you were focused on that, studying, really, well, you have to graduate, right? Mastering that skill. I see that twin flame again. Twin flame, if you don't know about it, look it up. So there's a decision that's being made. Now it seems like you're on the same page. You're on the same page now. Before, you might have had to walk away, or they walked away because they had to find themselves. You had to find yourselves. You weren't happy where you were. You needed more. You wanted more. They wanted more. And now you're in this energy of not wanting to fight. I don't want to fight you anymore. Life is too short. There could have been a lot of conflict, a lot of disagreements, again, not meeting eye to eye. But now, someone that left wants to come back. And they want to offer. They have something to offer. For some, that was the issue. They felt they didn't have anything to offer. Or you felt they didn't have anything to offer. So it's like, it's not going to work out. Sorry. A little bit of that shallow. Others, you were dealing with your shadow. You have the moon. More Pisces energy, Cancer energy you could be dealing with. But this is facing those fears. This is listening to your intuition. Your intuition's on point, my Scorpios. On point. Okay, what were they saying about that? Playing with fire. It was too tempting to be in that situation. You didn't want to get burnt over and over again. So that's why some had to leave. They could have already been committed with someone, so it was too tempting. Something about tempting. You could have this is a very spiritual connection, actually. Very spiritual. You might have been talking to each other, you know, in your dreams, in the 5D, however this is. The moon is about the unknown. A lot of you wanted to know it all, or they wanted to know every single thing about you. And that was an issue, you know. You love your privacy. You don't want people all up in your business. So I feel like clingy, very clingy. It's just too much, too overwhelming. A little bit of that drama queen issue. Reunion, lovely. This is some kind of celebration coming in. You're gonna be celebrating each other, celebrating life, celebrating a birth, celebrating, feeling happy, beautiful, amazing. This could be friends too, reuniting with your friends. Oh, well, it's going to be your birthday soon, so it's probably your birthday. Surprise birthday? Well, I just told you, so act surprised. Okay, my Scorpios. Now, this is what the divine wants you to know. Emotions. Ooh, some of you guys didn't know how to deal with all the emotions, huh? Let's give you one more. Okay. One more for my Scorpios. Volunteer. Volunteer. So you could have been, you know, abroad at a distance, trying to help the world. If not, well, let me read it to you. Let's start with the emotions for my Scorpios. Emotions number 29, which is 11, divine. You're evolving and progressing. So it's natural for you to have a different perspective now than you did before. You drew this card because your feelings are speaking to you, and it's important for you to listen. Ignored emotions only grow stronger and louder. There's something in your life that is becoming intolerable to you. You once were able to endure or even enjoy this situation, but because you have changed, so too have your emotions. This card asks you to be honest with yourself and take an inventory of how you're feeling. You don't have to resort to drastic actions to resolve anything. Sometimes it's enough just to acknowledge your own feelings so that your heart feels heard and understood. This could involve getting some guidance from a therapist or joining a support group, dealing with an emotional loved one, that clingy one, empathetically absorbing others' emotions. People are just draining you. Couldn't handle it at the time. Now let's talk about volunteer. Sometimes volunteer work is the best method of effecting change related to an issue that you're passionate about, and also of exploring a new potential career and meeting like-minded friends. This card is guiding you to volunteer in a way that is meaningful for you. Remember that when you give, you also receive.